So this is it. This is my long-awaited studio video. This is my spot. This is my home away from home. This is my personal studio that is in the beautiful Astoria, Queens, New York. It's literally right down the road from where I live. It's perfect. I'm here 5-6 days a week. It's Sunday now. I try to be here as much as possible, creating and just making stuff. I use this area the most, obviously, for all the headshots I've been doing, even some just like modeling shots I've done, and even some videos I've done here and things like that. But this is the main area. I have a video light here, and I have my softbox light over here. Flash strobe light for photography. I generally, when I do headshots or any sort of shoot here, I like to stick with one light. It gives it like a good dynamic kind of range and contrast and stuff. And I have reflectors that help with things, but I use this light sometimes for video work and also just to maybe light up a little bit of the side of my model that I have. But mostly I'm using this one light the most. But I'm here now, so I figured why not just do like a little mini tour. This room's only about 11 by 11, 11 by 12, so it's not super huge, but it fits a good purpose of what I need. I'm actually going to be getting a new studio in about April or March. I'll be moving to a much bigger, like 1-bedroom apartment that we're going to use as both an office and a studio. But I figured before we leave that, let's look at my first ever real studio I had. So this video is just really about a little bit of a tour. So let's start with this area and what I do the most with it. So again, this is the spot I utilize the most. This is one of my, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rolls of seamless paper I have. It's just, you know, what you see in most studios, it just hangs up there and comes seamlessly out, so we have that nice seamless background. I have a variety of colors. This one's one of my favorite. It's emerald green. It's like a nice deep green. It looks great in photos that I've taken here. And on that side of the wall over there, like I said, I have a bunch of different rolls of seamless paper. I actually just used this one recently. That's why it's not in a slot. Like I said, I have this pink one. I have this like burgundy red, like a yellow. I don't like this yellow that much. It kind of comes out like almost like a lime green at times. And then I have black, which is good to just kind of have like when you're using it with your models or products, just like kind of like a void behind them, so we don't have to worry about shadows and stuff like that. It also just gives it a darker look. It's for like moody stuff. And then I have this nice gray, this sky blue that looks beautiful in photos as well. That's one of my favorites. And then a white, if I want to really just focus on the model or the person or the video I'm taking instead of focusing on everything behind them. The white kind of just makes it, just like with the black, focus mostly on the model. So these are the seamlesses I have that I utilize as much as possible. And right now I have, like I said, the green one up, and I've been using that recently. But kind of back to the seamless. So this is about, I want to say like probably like 8-9 feet high. And there's something I'm going to be buying soon for all of my seamlesses that actually goes in the wall and lets you kind of like crank it up and down. But we kind of did this like jerry rig kind of situation where if you see up there, I have this like rod that's hooked into the wall by this like almost curtain rod shower thing over here. So you just basically lift the seamless up and out of it and then drag it, and then you can change. And I have it also on the other side as well, right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's covered by a pipe for heat. But I also have these clamps on there that I put on there to make sure it stays, you know, the roll stays nice and taut, like it doesn't unroll over time because of weight or people standing on it. So I just have these like really strong clamps on either end to just keep it situated up here. I will say one thing, this is a great solution, but it is a pain in the butt to change on your own. It's really helpful to have like another person helping you with it, because trying to get this down off of while standing on like this simple 2-step ladder can be quite scary. I mean, I'm 6'1", so I can grab it, but it gets a little nerve-wracking being up there trying to hold this probably 15-foot pole and bring it down. These seamlesses are about 9 feet wide, or 16 feet wide, something like that, or 38. They're wide. They're bigger than my wingspan. So to get this down, it could be a little unbalanced and stuff. So it's always kind of difficult to do it on your own, but I've kind of figured it out. Usually I have someone, either the model or someone in the other offices, help me put that up. So that's my general seamless solution. It works out well. It works out well. So let's move over here to my strobe. So I have two strobes, but like I said, I generally only shoot with one strobe just because I like the way it looks, and I have my video light over here on sometimes just to help with that. But it's a basic flash. It's a newer flash, like by the company Newer. It's very simple. I've only recently got into flash studio photography for both film and for digital. I feel that I'm getting better at it with every shoot I do. From where I started to where I am, I've learned how to move this around and get different looks. But I didn't want to buy something super expensive like a Pro Photo or something expensive to start with. I wanted to have like this newer one. It's great. I'll show you in a second. It comes with a trigger. It's a basic trigger. It just has a button on top to test. So. And then it has a hot shoe mount that goes onto the hot shoe of the camera, and every time it fires. But it's a great flash. It has a bunch of different power settings, a bunch of different functionalities, and it works just great. Besides this light over here, I actually have a bunch of lights at the studio. I use them, for video recording. So like if I'm shooting a video, whether it's for one of my clients or just for myself. I have a bunch of different options here. I actually start with this one right over here. This is very bright, very much in my eye. There we go. This is a Sokon X60 RGB video light. So I bought this for a couple of reasons, and there's like a little diffusion panel on the front that helps with not such harsh light. The reason I bought this is I saw it on TikTok. There's a lot of things in the studio that TikTok has helped me purchase. Basically, I use it because it's a steady light as opposed to this strobe over here, which only shoots, reminds me, I turn this off, which only shoots strobe. This is a constant video light, but what's great about this video light is it's a full RGB spectrum, so you can do different colors. So let's see if I can have any ready. Yeah, so you can do any color you want. Whoa, geez. As you can see, it's very bright. It also has effects in it for like lightning and stuff like that. But right now I'm just using it as a constant light. It also has a different color temperature, so I can change it to more of a warmer light for things like that. But it's a great light for video and for lighting things. I think it's only about 250 bucks. Again, this is not all super high-end stuff. It's regular, just like everyday stuff you can find on Amazon, but it gets the job done and it does it really well. And I have two of these. One I use at home and then one I use here, but sometimes I bring them both in if I want like this side to be purple and this side to be blue. But it's a really great light. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. You can find out, I'll probably just leave the link below, but it's a really great light for video work. And then it's a very cheap, flimsy, another Amazon find. It has barn doors that can help you focus the light specifically or more, wide open. Also has different color temperatures on the back. You can make it cooler and warmer and brighter and stuff like that. This I think was like $80, and I have another one at home that I use at home as well. But again, it's good for lighting scenes. I used it recently, so it's a perfect kind of cheap video light for every sort of video. And then over here, we have probably the most important area, which is my desk. This is my desk area. It's got just a large BenQ. I think this is a 27-inch monitor that I can throw things up like Lightroom on and just, and just kind of edit and everything like that. It's nice and big, it's pretty color accurate, it's got good range. So this is just something I use. I have a regular Apple keyboard and then my 13-inch MacBook Pro over here. Just have some couple of things to keep it connected, holds SD cards, a light, and then again, as you can see here, again, TikTok made me buy the sunset lamp. It's actually pretty cool. I used it in a photo shoot recently. It works really well if you want to have two different kinds of colors and like a circle for the model to be in. It worked out really well in a photo shoot I did a week or two ago. So for 30 bucks, it's really not that bad. But this is just a basic, easygoing desk. There's really nothing special on here. It's just a desk I got at IKEA, a chair I got from a friend, a monitor, and my computer and my sunset lamp. But this is where I do a majority of my working when I'm here. Just editing video, photo on this screen. And it's like I said, it's a really good, super color accurate. It's nice and bright and big, and it works perfectly for what I need. So, and then we have finally my favorite part of the entire studio, which is my Polaroid wall. So basically, it's just something I started to do. I don't know where I picked it up from, probably just from another artist I follow or friend or something, but the concept was I just wanted to have a kind of like a wall of fame. I want to eventually get something up here that says wall of fame, maybe in the next studio, but like this was really important to me. I wanted to make sure that everybody that has come into the studio that has had their photo taken here would get a Polaroid up on my wall. I only have one person or two people that I didn't get a chance to get their Polaroid, but I'm planning on getting it. But it's super important to me. I just use a regular Polaroid One Step. For a little while I was using my Polaroid One Step 2, but I found this, it takes really good shots, as you can see. And it's not something I really use that much, so I figured let me just leave it here, hang it up over here. And it just takes regular 600 Polaroid film, but yeah, this is my favorite thing in here, and whoever ever comes here, if you ever come here and get a photo, your face is going to be up on this wall. It's super important to me. So yeah, this is my Polaroid wall. But yeah, that's it. That's a really quick look and walk around of my studio and what I have in it. It's just, this is kind of a place that I come here to just do work on projects, work with clients and things like that. But I've been meaning to do this video, like I said, for a while, and soon I'll be doing another one when I move to the next space. But this is what I got right now. It's a home away from home. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.